MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Michael Brantley, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
The center fielder.
So striding forward now, Byron Buxton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game.
First pitch, 105.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey! Count 0-2.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Digging in, Luis Arias. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
2-0 count, the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Polanco over at second. Arias at first. 2 out in the inning. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Randy Dobnak, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Rafael Devers. And he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake his stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 2 now. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, The track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The designated hitter, Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The average to start things out at .324, 33 home runs, and 84 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Line, but speared on a hop to second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting fourth, the shortstop,
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year, but he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Men on third with 2 down. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
the first baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Boston. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gets away the 0-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Grounded weakly toward third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is seven. The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Stepping up now, Michael Chavis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Two 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. 1 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jackie Bradley Jr., the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Out of play. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
1-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runners on first with one down. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Alex Avila, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So with 1 gone for him here in the inning, let's check out our current standings, and you can see they enter play with a 2-game lead in the division race. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
Two and 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bogarts over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Benintendi rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. A bouncer to the left side, and perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 0-1 on its way.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Rich Hill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 44, Rich Hill.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey. Down to 3-1.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down, as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in for the second time now, as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball in that field.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-2 home, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox on top, 6-0. Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And the pitch. 3-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Popped up. Devers has room in foul territory. 1 down. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Max Kepler. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Brantley. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
He pulls this one into right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. Last time through was a base hit. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
J.D. Martinez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Up high, 2-1 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Xander Bogaerts will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strike out there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Devers.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
In tight with the slider. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. From the stretch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox leave them loaded. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Josh Donaldson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chavis onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. In there, no balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away. One and two to the Twins catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now, Michael Chavis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Red Sox. The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
Back outside. Back out.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
2 strikes.
Fouled away. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Byron Buxton now, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Too high. Hold on. Whoa, that's down.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter
now in the box, Luis Arias. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Third baseman, Rafael
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Lays off 1-0. This is pulled into right. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-0. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get some.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Slow roller left side. Devers has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Josh Donaldson digging in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Fernando Romero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Fernando Romero.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. The pitch. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Pitch on the way. The 1-0 home. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Good battle. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Darwin's in Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
eighth.
63, Darwin Hernandez.
New inning set to get underway and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Pitch on its way to Avila. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A runner at first with no outs here. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Byron Buxton, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, It's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Leif Hembry takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 37, Pete.
At the plate now, Luis Arias. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Benintendi has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Chopper to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Twins 2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Number 16.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-2. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready once again, Max Kepler. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Barnes has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2 the final total today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Colin McHugh earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Randy Dobnak struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.